This would be an example of how to replace the home run cable that got damaged in the wave beam system. So since we know the gray cable is the one that's being replaced, you will need to unscrew, loosen up all of these, and you're going to be pulling out all the cables from these. Now all the cables are pulled. This is from this one, this block right here, which goes to the white cable that damaged. You unscrew. And you'll yank out the cable. You'll yank out the cable. You'll cut the zip tie and remove the cable from this indentation around. So this is your home run cable, which you could order emailing sales@optimascale.com. So you're going to pull this out, pull it out completely, and get your new cable. With your new cable in, you're going to put inside the same grommet, the middle one. Okay, I fitted the cable back into the grommet. You don't have to screw it down yet because you might still have to loosen up a little bit. And I'll show you the wiring next. You're gonna see I take first my red cable and I'm putting it in my E positive slot. So I put my red cable inside all the way with none of the gray sticking out. And then now screw down that red cable clockwise. All the way, you don't have to force it, just tight enough. Now the red cable's in. Now next to the E negative, which is so this is the wiring. You'll see E positive for the first one, that's your red cable. E negative, which is excitation negative, being your black cable. Your next slot will be S positive, which is your green cable. Next one will be S negative, which is your white cable, signal negative. GND is your ground, which is like your yellow or clear cable. So next I'll be doing the black cable and E negative. You'll notice how I have the black cable here and the E negative. So all the way in, and then you will screw down the cable. You don't have to force it, but tight enough where if you pull on the cable, it won't come out. Now on to the next cable, being S positive, being your green cable. Next slot is the S negative, being your signal negative, which being your white cable. Take your white cable and put in the slot. I have my signal negative, my white cable, all the way in. Now you'll tighten down the screw. You could tug on the cable and it shouldn't come out. Next will be the GND, which is your yellow cable. So take your yellow cable and put it in a slot. My yellow cable, my ground, GND, it's inside, fully inside. If the cable doesn't go in, then you can always loosen it up counterclockwise. My cable's all the way in. So now screw down the cable where it's tight. And you'll notice the cable does not come out pulling on it. So now your home run cable is now replaced. Now that you replace your home run cable, or if any loose wires were here, either way, you make sure everything's correct, and this should help with fluctuating weight. Put the plate for junction box back on, and put the 6 screws that are on each corner back on. I have all the screws back. So now you're gonna turn over your wave beams and actually test it out. Hopefully this fixed your issue. It was just a wiring issue, or the home run cable had to be replaced.